It's time for Saturday Hockey Talk. Preview for game number 58, Montreal in New Jersey to take on the Devils. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. Okay, like I said, game 58. Can you believe it's game 58? There's only 25 games left in the season with today's game. They're in New Jersey to take on the Devils. The Devils with not much in goaltending. They score a lot of goals. Their defense is kind of porous. They have a good power play, decent penalty kill. And yeah, I think it's a winnable game for Montreal. I don't know that they're going to win, but I think it's a winnable game if they have a good game. They're coming off of some bad games, though, so we'll see if they can turn it around. So I've got a little bit of news for you. I've got the stats from the game. I've got the lineups for the game, both teams. And I have the Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from either team, be the first one in the chat with that guess, and be in Canada, you win a cash prize of $10 directly into your bank account via Interac. And the Interac is the reason why you got to be in Canada. And what else did I forget to say? There was something. Yeah, you have to be right on both things to win the prize. If you are, you get the prize. I did it again. Good luck to everybody who's going to guess. I'm going to give you mine right now. My guess for this contest is 4-3 New Jersey. Either Mercer or Slavkovsky getting the first goal. I can do that, by the way, because my guess doesn't really count. So I got 4-3 New Jersey, and Mercer or Slavkovsky getting the first goal. So let me know in the comments there, and good luck to everybody for your guess. Let's see. We'll start with who's here. Not a lot. If you are here, say hi. That would be helpful if that was off. There you go. That's a lot better. Hey, Jack, how's it going? 4-3 Devils, Brat. Nice. David William, 4-3 Habs, Suzuki. Hey, David, conservative lawyer. Welcome in, by the way. What do I think of picking Iserman if he slips to us in the draft? I heard he may slip out of the top 5. Be a good pick, I guess. I don't know enough about him. Matt kind of does and said, speaks highly of him. Seen him play, I imagine, with Boston University. So, yeah, I mean, there should be somebody of that quality that slips down to Montreal, especially if we're picking at 5. Right now, currently, they're at 7 from the bottom. So we'll see if they drop down from that. I can't predict, but yeah, good offensive player should be there when we pick. That's the trajectory they're on. All right, I got some news. This is my news. The Devils have allowed 4+ goals in 26 games this season, and Montreal has had 25 games of 4+ goals. So very even. I guess just the Devils have managed to win some of those games. Montreal, not so much. All New Jersey Devils goalies have sub 900 save percentages. And that's not good. I mean, 900 is just barely minimal of what you want for your, a good goalie in the NHL. But they all are below that. Not by a ton, but they're below that. Habs are 8-5-3 versus the Metro Division. And they are 3-3-2 on the road versus the Metro Division. They're on the road today versus the Metro Division. They've lost more than they've won on the road. See if they can turn that around today. I mean, I hope they do. I know I'm calling New Jersey, but I hope Montreal wins. Believe me. Devils power play is, I think, 22% right now overall for the season, but it's at 5.9% in their last 10 games. So either they're due to score some power play goals, or it continues to be shitty, and, Montreal's PK will look good. The reason for the early start today, by the way, 2:00 start, there's a reason. I didn't know it till this morning, is that this is the NHL Europe's game of the week. So they're going to be in prime time in Europe. 13 European players will be featured in the game. Montreal only has 3, and the Devils have 10. On a sad note, rest in peace to former Hab Jean-Guy Talbot, who passed away yesterday at 91 years old. He played 13 seasons for Montreal, and that was in the 50s and the 60s, and he won 7 cups with Montreal, and he was part of the team that won 5 in a row. He did play elsewhere. I didn't write that down, but he was a pretty good Hab. So rest in peace, Jean-Guy. From that to some good news, Jaden Struble got hurt. I don't think there was any contact when he got hurt in the last game, and had to really be helped to the dressing room, off the ice into the dressing room. It didn't look good, and we're waiting for the news, right, about that. So there's good news, actually. Jaden Struble's injury isn't as bad as it looked. So apparently he shouldn't, but won't be in the lineup today, but should be back soon, apparently. And that's according to Eric Engels. So that's a good source. So it looks like Jaden Struble's season is not over, because that's what I feared. 2 birthday wishes. Happy birthday to Alex Kovalev. He's 51 years old today. He's our last point per game player. He did that with 35 goals, 49 assists for 84 points in the 2007-2008 season. And a happy birthday to Brian Savage. He turns 53 years old, so he's 2 years older than Kovalev. And he was known as Mr. October because, man, he put up goals in October, and then he struggled the rest of the year, put up goals. Like, he'd score, like, it seemed like 15, 20 goals in October, and then 5 or 10 the rest of the way. So, yeah. But happy birthday there, Brian Savage. Number 49 when he played, and Kovalev was 27. It was AK 27. That's all I got for news. That's all I got. So let's see what you guys think of that. Where was I? Where did I leave off? Boop, boop, boop. Wonder Phil is here. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Tankathon says conservative lawyer has the Habs at 6th. No. Well, I'm gonna show you what I got as standings. Maybe I took these last night. It's possible. I think it was 1:30 in the morning. So maybe they didn't update properly. Yeah, the NHL page that I got it from. Harry, long time no see, Harry. Harry's got 5-2 Canadians and Savard with the first goal. Harry cannot win either. He is part of the channel, but he can have a guess. 6-4 Gallagher. Gallagher, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that Phil's saying Gallagher. Hat trick and he fights. Also a hat trick of assists, and that's a scarf trick. All right. A hat trick and a scarf trick. Is there a mittens trick? 3-1 Devils. Slavkovsky, first goal, says conservative lawyer. Asia 4-3 Devils. Slavkovsky, first goal. And that's kind of what I got there, buddy. But it's you're loud. ABL, how's it going, man? 4-2 Devils over the Habs and Robbie Fatorik I'm not even going to hazard a guess. Getting the first goal. Polly, how's it going, Polly? 5-2 Jersey. And Jack Hughes getting the first goal. X3J says 4-2 New Jersey. Galley with the first goal. Galley's next point, by the way, ties him with Serge Savard in points, and his next assist ties him with Mark Recchi in assists for the Habs. Weird Gallagher goes from line 4 to line 2. What? I don't know. I'll show you the lines as I have them. I didn't look at them, honestly, so I don't know. A mittens trick, 3 fights, poems, and a surprise auto suspension. Is that what you wrote? Oh, comes with a prize auto suspension. I get you. You know what they said? Great minds think alike. Yeah, so you might have a great mind. I don't know. I appreciate the compliment. Hey, Joe, 4:10 a.m. What are you doing up at 4:10 a.m. on a Sunday morning? Extra J says, interesting game. Yeah, I mean, it's a game that I think could go either way. You'd probably be surprised that I'm taking the Devils, but it's partially because on Monday in the podcast, we make predictions for the week coming up, and I said Montreal I thought would win, beat Buffalo, lose to Buffalo, beat the Penguins, and lose to the Devils. So I'm just sticking with that pretty much. So, but I could see this going the other way and being 4-3 or whatever score, and Montreal winning this game. I could see that. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'll do the preview now, and we'll talk about it after. How's that? All right. First off, I do want to say this. We just finished, and it just went up, is the Sin Bin episode number 3, Crosby versus McDavid. That's what they're discussing. And they're joined by Harry Rice. So it's Harry, Alex, and Cam. So check it out. Link is not in the description. You got to go onto the channel. The channel link is in the description. And you can go there and check it out. Just came out. And then, I want to say this, Sunday, so that's tomorrow, we're doing a Flyers watch party on the other channel. Don't Puck with Media. Link is in the description. Flyers versus Penguins, 3:30 in the afternoon. Please join us for that. Everybody will be there, and we should have a lot of fun. It's just a watch party. It doesn't mean we're going to do any play-by-play or anything. We're just going to have a lot of fun with it. If the Flyers lose, you're going to want to be there because Alex's head is going to blow up. Literally, like you ever saw Scanners, the movie Scanners? Alex's head's going to just go boom because he hates the Penguins and the Flyers are his team. So join us for that tomorrow at 3:30. All right. The 22, 27, and 8 Montreal Canadiens taking on the 28, 24, and 4 New Jersey Devils in New Jersey. The game is at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. In the Habs region, it's TSN2 in English, RDS in French. And in the Devils region, MSG and streaming, ESPN Plus, RDS, TSN, and Sportsnet. Now or Sportsnet Plus, whatever. Season series, Devils beat us 5-2 October 24th. We returned that favor 3-2 on January 17th. And now we're playing tonight, and that'll end the season series. It is tied. Whoever wins tonight wins the season series. There's that. Last 10 games, Montreal 3-6-1. They lost their last 4. You could say Montreal's due for a win. The Devils 4-5-1, and they have lost their last 2. Washington and New York Rangers. Montreal lost to Rangers, Washington, Buffalo, and Pittsburgh in their last 4 games. So. You could say Montreal's due for a win. I mean, I hope that's true and they get it, but I don't know. Home and away record. Away is the Montreal team, 11-16-0, and home is New Jersey, 13-16-0. So, doesn't really mean anything. Refs tonight. I finally got the refs. Refs tonight are Morgan McPhee and TJ Luxmore. I think this McPhee kid is pretty new to it, and he has not reffed Habs game by the look of the last 3 years. Luxmore, I mean, it's hard to tell. 2 seasons ago, we were really shitty, so the 1-4 record. Last season, 1-3-1 with him as the ref. It is what it is. We'll see how they are tonight. Atlantic Division. Eastern Conference, top to bottom. Boston Bruins with 80, Florida Panthers 78, Toronto 72, Detroit 66, Tampa 65, Buffalo 56, Canadiens 52, and Ottawa just 1 point behind at 51. Bottom 10. This is bottom 10 shows Montreal in 7th from the bottom. Unless Coyotes won, and then they might be just a little ahead of Montreal. That must be what happened, but this is what I got. Calgary, 59 points. Pittsburgh, 58. Buffalo, 56. Montreal, 52. Ottawa, 51. Arizona, 50. Columbus, 46. Anaheim, 42. San Jose, 35. And Chicago, 34 points. If it's accurate, I don't know. That's on the NHL. Tail of the tape, scoring chances for percentage, possession numbers, 44.9% for Montreal, 29th, 53% even for the Devils, 7th. Goals per game, 2.74 for Montreal, 28th, and 3.32 for the Devils. Devils? Did I say the Devils? Yes. Okay. They're 12th. Goals against per game, 3.53. 28th for Montreal, and 3.48, 26 for the Devils. So that's virtually the same. So they're both giving up goals. That's for sure. Power play percentage, 19.4% for Montreal. That is 19th, and 22% for the Devils, 15th. But as I said, 5.9% on the power play in their last 10 games for the Devils. PK percentage, 73.6% for Montreal, 31st, and 78.7% for the Devils, 19th. It's a little bit better. Head-to-head record this year, 1-1-0 for Montreal, and 1-1-0 for the Devils. So it's a tiebreaker game for the season series. I mean, I think Montreal's got a shot. I don't know if they'll pull it off. Face-off percentage, 52.7, sixth in the league for Montreal, 54.1, second in the league for the Devils. Shots on goal allowed and shots on goal for per game. On the allowed side, 33.4 for Montreal, 30 even for the Devils. And shots on goal per game, 28.4 for Montreal, 32.1 for the Devils. Players to watch over the last 5 games for points, Juraj Slafkovsky with 6, Nico Hischier with 5. For goals, Nick Suzuki with 3, Hischier with 4. Assists, Slafkovsky with 4, Jesper Bratt with 3, plus minus Jaden Struble with plus 3, and Nico Hischier with a plus 3. This is team leaders for the season so far. Goals, Nick Suzuki with 20 and Tyler Toffoli with 24. Points, Suzuki has 53, Bratt has 58. And average time on ice, Mike Matheson, 25-23, and Luke Hughes, 21-13. And Monty with 12 big wins. And Vitek Vanacek, 17 wins. He's injured, so he's not in the game today, excuse me. So we'll see who the goalie is. New Jersey, top 5 in scoring. Bratt leads the way, 20 goals, 38 assists, 58 points plus 2. Jack Hughes is next, 18 goals, 33 assists, 51 points, and a -7. Toffoli with 24 and 15 for 39 points and a -8. And Hischier, 18 and 20, 38 points plus 4. Eric Haula, 12 goals, 17 assists, 29 points, and a +2. For Montreal, Nick Suzuki leads the way there, 20 goals, 33 assists, 53 points, -15. Cole Caulfield, 19 and 26, 45 points, -4. Matheson is next, 8 goals, 34 assists, 42 points, -20. Monahan is in Winnipeg. Slafkovsky, 12 and 18 for 30 points, -14. And Newhook. And I think Gallagher, too, is tied there with the same points. 8 goals, 8 assists, 16 points. But Newhook has a -5. Galley, I think, is a lot worse than the minus. Goalies tonight, I'm guessing here because I didn't look at the well, let's look. Is it Monty? It is Monty. Good guess, Henrik. Monty is 12, 10, and 4. 3-2-1 goals against and a .902 save percentage. Vanacek is not in the game. Let me see who it's going to be. Nico Dawes is going to get the start. Dawes, he is 14 starts, 6-8-0 with a 3.32 goals against and an .895 save percentage. So not great, and we'll see how that goes for New Jersey. and Montreal and Montreal's offense. New Jersey Lions, Hischier, Palat, and Bratt, first line. Howla, Hughes, and Toffoli. Second line, Lazar, Meyer, and Mercer. Third line, Nosek, Holtz, and Tierney are the fourth line. Hughes and Marino, first pairing. Ball and Nemec, second pairing. Siegenthaler, and Brendan Smith are the third pairing. And Nico Dawes with the start. Isaac Poulter is the backup. Let's see. Habs lines, I think unchanged. Well, Harris in for Struble. Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky doesn't change. Armia, Evans, Gallagher. So Gallagher's moved up. You're right. Roy, Newhook, and Anderson. I mean, Andy's done nothing, so I'm not surprised, but neither is Gallagher lately. Pearson, Colin White, and Ulanen, fourth line. Caden Gooley, Mike Matheson, first pair. Harris and Kovacevic, second pair. Jackeye and Savard, third pair. Monty starting, Primo backing him up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all I got. Got nothing more. All right. Dawson Mercer's from Newfoundland? Didn't know that. Yeah, I got Mercer for that BL. Joe said couldn't sleep, had a deep, long afternoon nap yesterday. Woke up around 9:30 p.m. Well, that's the problem. You see, napping could be a problem sometimes. Milk Carton Matt ever resurfaced? Nope. Have not heard from him since not yesterday. So I guess Thursday night, I want to say. Thursday night is when I heard from Matt last. You know, what are you going to do? He's AWOL. I know the boys like Cam or Alex, they've spoken to him. So I know that's not a problem. He's around. He's just avoiding me. You know, when your kids misbehave, they avoid you. I mean, that's what Matt's doing. Sens have games in hand on us. That's why Tankathon has a 6, maybe. That could be a conservative lawyer. And they're going to pass us. You know, they're going to pass us. We're going to end up on the bottom, I think, of the division. So, listen, for everybody that was tank, well, you're going to get it. The position, they didn't have to tank on purpose. Organically, they did, and they're going to end up in a good draft position. I think it's a win-win situation that your team is, obviously, players don't tank. But, I mean, we had some good games, exciting games. They won a few, and we still end up with that good draft pick. So I'm happy all around. Hey, Guru. Guru's got 3-2 New Jersey. Toffoli, first goal. Gislana, what is the name of the position on power play? Example, bumper, screen, cannon, sniper, distributor. Well, what is the name of the position? What position? Well, we weren't talking about anything like that. Hey there, Doug. How's it going, Doug? Habs 4-2. Cole, first goal. Nice. Similar to mine, but not exact. All right, well, we got 20 minutes at least to go. What's going to be very important if we have a conversation. So I'm going to leave the floor to you guys. Anything you want to know, ask, discuss, you put it in the chat. You know what, Biel? I hadn't seen that. All I'd seen is that, yes, it's going to be a very good draft for defensemen, but I haven't seen that that somebody's been saying it. I didn't know if it was the NHL scouts or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, I've seen that it's going to be a great draft for defensemen. Not like best ever, though. I mean, that I didn't see. That position is called the bumper. What are the other positions called? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I don't know if there's a special name. The bumper, there's a reason for it. I don't know the reason that it's called the bumper spot. I think the puck kind of, you get the puck and move it. It's like it hits a bumper pad or something. Whatever. Getting myself in more trouble. Anyways, don't forget the sin bin on Don't Puck with Media. Hang on, if I could find my cursor, I would show it again. Here we go. It is down there. Don't forget to check out the sin bin. Crosby versus McDavid. Harry Rice joins them. It gets a little heated, a little bit, but I think it was a good discussion, and I think you guys might enjoy it. So please check it out. That's it. That's all I got. So I will require some back and forth conversation. Detroit is up 3-0 on the Blues. 5 minutes in. Who's in nets? Take them out, man. Is it Binnington? From all accounts, Binnington's a bit of an asshole, so it doesn't bother me. I don't know who his backup is over there. Well, then, what do you guys thinking of for tonight? It is New Jersey in New Jersey. Second game on the road. I think they got one more and they're back home after that. They got, as good a chance as any to win today. Hofer's the backup? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, BL, I had that in my news at the beginning of the show. 91 years old, Jean-Guy Talbot, member of the late 1950s Habs team that won 5 in a row, and then he won 2 more with the team after that. Then he went on to, I think, 3 other teams, and he ended his career in 1971. Jean-Guy Talbot, a really solid, I want to say defender. He was a defenseman, but a really solid player for Montreal. Back in the day, different era. Distributor, kind of like a bumper, but chose to distribute the puck. That's the quarterback on the back end. To the best player available, require a hockey IQ, typically Suzuki for us. No, Suzuki's not the distributor, is he? Okay, I guess you got the quarterback, then the distributor is here, or Suzuki is down by the net. I'm not sure if Caulfield or Suzuki are there. You got Slav on the other wall. What those positions are called, I don't know. But right now, it is Newhook is in the bumper spot. And on the first line, and Matheson is the quarterback. Matheson, the problem with Matheson as a quarterback is I think he makes some bad decisions. He'll shoot the puck from the point at times when he shouldn't be. I don't think he distributes the puck well enough. He seems to favor one side, although now he's starting to go to Slavkovsky sometimes. I just think he makes some bad decisions that can be costly. Talbot was a defenseman. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I want to say, did I see him play much? I probably did and don't remember it because he played till 71. But it was like 71 and on where I really have memories of hockey. The only other memory before that is really when we went to the Golden Seals game. I remember that. I don't remember much else about hockey. I remember when Rogie Vachon got traded. I was in, I want to say, grade 1 maybe. Yeah, I want to say grade 1. And it was the talk of the town. And I didn't really understand everything, but man, I remember everybody talking about that they traded Vachon. So those are my memories. I don't think I really have any other NHL hockey memories before that, to be honest. All my hockey memories before that are, playing out in the outdoor rink, watching my brother play hockey in whatever league it was that he was in. That was it. There's only one guy left from that team. You're talking about the 5 in a row. Who's left? Will we see Barron back up this year, excluding injuries? From what I understand, not playing as good as he should be. But I don't know 100%. So, excluding injuries, I don't know. You know why I say that? I mean, it's a couple of weeks, Reinbacher. Yeah, you know what? Maybe because in a couple of weeks, I think Reinbacher's going to Laval. I think at some point he'll get called up for a couple of games at least. Yeah, so maybe, but they might keep him down there to try to. They're going to try to win a championship down there. So I honestly I don't know. I think if the guys that are here now don't get injured and they're playing well, then no, he's not getting called back up. In 71, I was too busy watching Guy. I was just starting to, right? And he retired. So I don't have a huge memory of him. Just a little bit. It's easier to tell us who's still alive. You said there's only one guy left. If you meant Talbot, well, he's not left then, and he's gone. In 71 is when they drafted Lafleur. So I imagine it was more from 72 on. But I was starting to watch the Canadians then from being a Tony Esposito fan. Don't remember watching too many Blackhawks games, though, because, TV was what it was back then. But I love Tony O. I got 12 people in there. Come on, if you're out there, say hi if you haven't already, and let's talk. It's called Rick's Let's Talk. At least after this, I won't go firing thousands of people like Bell does. Well, we got about 12 minutes left. The game's at 2. So when I'm done here, a little over an hour, I'll be back for the game. And then the post game right after that. I don't know if I'll be joined by anybody or not, but there's a potential for Harry later in the game to pop in the intermission. We'll have to see. As far as Matt, couldn't tell you. He could be anywhere as far as I know. One place he won't be probably, though, is here to do the game. Back in the day, we didn't get only regular season. No, I saw every Saturday game. Habs were on TV almost every Saturday. Hey, Paul, you just got here. What do you want? No, at the point, what do you want to talk about? I mean, if I just want to talk about stuff, I can just do that if I had stuff in my head to talk about, but I don't really currently. Just that, again, you said one person. Why are you listing like 20 odd people when you could just say one name that's still alive? Isn't it easier? One game a week on Saturday. I guess that was true. I guess you're right. That's true. And then when the playoffs came around, though, we saw every single playoff game, every second day or whatever there was a playoff game. And they were all televised no matter what day. Good old CBC. That was a humdinger last night. We had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We definitely had fun doing it. I also remember, BL, you might not remember this. NBC in the States had a Sunday game for a while. And I used to go down in the basement and watch the Sunday game. And if there was no Sunday game, I would watch golf. Even though I didn't play then, my dad did. And I wanted to learn. And since I wasn't the favorite son, I didn't get to learn until I was older. And but I used to watch golf. I don't know why, but at a young age, I loved to watch golf. Yeah, BL, it's really different now. It's like you said, though, really, basically every Saturday. And I guess that's why we never missed a game, because we only got the one opportunity a week to see a game, unless you went, live. So, yeah. It's very different today. Not only that, I can see the Habs games, but I mean, I can, with the package I've got, I can see any game they have, which is a lot of games. Do I watch any of them? Not really. Sometimes. Oh, tomorrow I'll use it. We're going to do the Flyers game on the other channel as a watch party. So, yeah. Let's see. We got about 9 minutes, 8.5 minutes left. And I got to take off. I got stuff to do, and then I'll do the game at 2. Hockey Night in Canada, Saturday nights were must-see TV. And the Habs were on virtually every Saturday night. Not every single one, but almost. Paul says he got to see Talbot. He was a stay-at-home defenseman, but was a tough guy. You didn't hang around the net. Yeah, well, and it was a different game then too. It was a very different game then. Donnie Marshall. Oh, it's Donnie Marshall is the one that's still alive. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't. You know what? Never would have guessed that. It would have taken me a while to get to Donnie Marshall. Yep. I mean, look, they won what? The last 5, so 55, 6, 7, 8, and 9, right? It's a long time ago. So 65 years ago was the last one of them. So 69 years ago. So they were all, they're all really old. Only the rookies, the young rookies are like still alive. What year we're talking about? That was it was Jean-Guy Talbot in the 50s he played till 71. So 50s, 60s, barely into the 70s. Jean-Guy Talbot passed away yesterday. That's why we're talking about him. Gotta die to be talked about when you're old. All right, well, we got about another 5 minutes left. Paul, well, apparently just one. Donnie Marshall's the last guy left from that team. Kind of crazy. What's crazy is, you see the players from when you were young, and you see them today, and it's like, wow, I can't. I'd never recognize that guy if I saw him, Donnie Marshall's 91. Well, that makes sense. He was 22 then when they won the last cup. Sorry, I'm looking at some notifications on Twitter. I know I shouldn't be doing that while I'm on. But it's dying down here. We got like 5 minutes left. So if you want to get a question in or get a point across, you've got 5 minutes left. Just like, yeah, but that stuff doesn't work that way. You die when your time is up. That's all there is to it. And nobody knows in advance when your time is up. All right, then. See you later there, Paul. Thanks for being here. Me too. I'm going to take off. I'll be back in, I guess, a little under an hour and 20 minutes. The Jean Calmas. I don't know who that is. What's my opinion on the draft class? You mean the coming up? I don't. It's too early to ask me that. I don't delve into that till the Habs finish the season. My opinion is only what I read. Apparently, very defenseman heavy. My dog wants to get involved, and but there's like 5 or 6 good offensive players at the top of this draft. So if Montreal gets into a good spot, they should get one of those guys. Who it'll be, I couldn't tell you right now. Then again, if they win the draft lottery, they get Celebrini. They'll be in a position where they could win the draft lottery and get Celebrini. So that's always good. All right, I'm taking off. I got to go walk that dog and get ready for the 2 o'clock show. So I'll be back at 2 o'clock for the game. And then we'll do the post game right after. Hopefully it'll be positive and we'll have won, but I don't know. So please join us for that. Thanks for being here, though. Appreciate it. And we'll be back in, like I said, just a little over an hour and 15 minutes plus a little bit. And we'll hopefully see you there. That's it. Stay safe till then. Yeah, nothing else to add. Peace out. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy the next hour till I see you. And then, well, if you join me, you probably won't enjoy it. What a way to promote. All right. Thanks for being here. Check it out at 2. And that's it. Ciao, everybody.